The all-crucial special one-day session of the Nagaland Assembly will be held tomorrow. The House is set to adopt a unanimous resolution for repealment of the Armed Forces Special Powers Act during the one-day session. And meanwhile, ahead of the crucial session, the NDPP has lashed out at the Congress for making big allegations against Chief Minister Nephew Rio and the Nagaland government. Speaking to Northeastlive, NDPP spokesperson Menintoshi Jamir lashed out at the Congress, stating that at a time when the entire state is still mourning the loss of precious lives in Mon, the Congress is indulging in petty politics. The NDPP said that the allegations of the Congress were shocking, to say the least.
Mr. Jamir, the Nationalist Democratic Progressive Party have reacted to the series of accusations made by the President of the Nagaland Pradesh Congress Committee against the Chief Minister and the state government over the December 4th incident at Oting village under Mon district. Can you tell us more about the reaction that was given out by the NDPP?
We have given out, as you have said, a lengthy response. Let me not elaborate on all the points. But in short, I think it is unfortunate that veteran politician like Mr. There, the president of the NPCC, at a time when, the entire state is trying to come to terms with the unfortunate and unimaginable loss of those young lives at Oting, to be trying to politicize the issue, I think that is very unbecoming of anyone, leave alone a leader. And therefore, we have come out with a very strong statement. And it is, to accuse the state government of trying to derail the peace process, I think that is absurd. When the whole state and the people, they know how much the state government, the chief minister, and all the others are trying to putting all their efforts together to bring about a settlement to our Indo-Naga issue. To come making such unfounded statements is, uncalled for. That, in short, I will summarize is what we have felt, and that is why we have come out with a very strong statement condemning, not just him, but I think this is not a time for anyone to be trying to politicize or take advantage of the situation. We are still trying to come to terms with what has happened.
Right, absolutely right. Mr. Jamir, my last question to you. Tomorrow, a special session is being called tomorrow, the 20th of December, to discuss on the Indo-Naga political issue and the Armed Forces Special Power Act. So, can the people expect a strong resolution to be adopted in tomorrow's special session?
I'm sure a very strong resolution will be passed tomorrow, because it has always been the stand of the state government for the repealing of the Armed Forces Special Powers Act. You will be quite well aware that almost every year, every 6 months, when this disturbed area and AFSPA is being extended in Nagaland, the state government has always objected, saying that this is not required, and especially at a time when we have had ceasefire in place in Nagaland since 1997. And relatively, the state has been very much peaceful compared to the other years. Absolutely. Therefore, I think the government is serious in bringing about a very strong resolution. And now that we have an oppositionless government, I think it will be a very, very strong and unanimous decision of the Assembly tomorrow.
Right. Thank you. Thank you so much, Mr. Jamir, for speaking to us.
Thank you. Thank you, Sarah. Yeah.
And it may be mentioned that NPCC President K. There, during a press briefing in Dimapur, had alleged that the Nagaland government and Chief Minister Rio were fully aware of the movement of paratroopers in the state. As per media reports, the Congress also alleged that Chief Minister Rio does not want a solution to the peace talks.